and I the prettiest. Show up. Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town? Show up. But who am I? Show up. Who am I? Show up. I can't hear. Show up. Show up. Show up. Show up. Am I the meanest? Am I the prettiest? Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town? But who am I? Who am I? I can't hear you.
Yeah. It is Monday, the last day of June. Mental Health Awareness Month. You know what I'm saying? Black Music Month has finally come to the final day. Good morning, everybody. The AM King Show is at you once again. You know what I'm saying? And we are going on week number 24. You know what I'm saying? So, hey. I mean, for 24 weeks, we've been in y'all face with the bass. You know what I'm saying? All in the place. It's J-Pad, the Juggernaut, the Abbott, Mello PDC, C, Legato Kills, LB. Yes, indeed. Like, subscribe, and share. 8 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Facebook, YouTube. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? For those who've been following, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know how we get down. Y'all know the science behind this alliance. You know what I mean? We get into it and sticking to it all the time. You know what I mean? PDC, how was the weekend, brother? Got a master. What's that? Master what? Masterpiece.
Masterpiece. That's Mona Lisa on the wheels.
Now that's dope business right there.
Look in the background. It's actually a Rock the Bells production.
Indeed.
Got sent
Great
to
day.
me. Rock the Bells sent it to me.
Rock the Bells sent that, huh?
Yeah, they sent that. The actual artist, his name is Justin Bois. He's an airbrushing artist that has a line of clothes out. And that's his little symbol down there. Justin Bois.
Big shout out.
Shout out Justin Bois. But we're coming off of DJ Screw Day and DJ Screw Weekend, the 27th. I meant to mention it on the last podcast, which was actually DJ Screw Day, June 27th. There was a freestyle that DJ Screw put together, who is the father of Screw music and Screw tapes.
Yes, sir.
So at the time this freestyle came out, North Side and South Side of Houston was at war. You know, they came together for this freestyle tape. And, on the North Side, we had guys like Slim Thug. And on the South Side, we had Face, Little Kiki.
For sure.
All of the South Side guys, Little Flip, they all came together and, made a very long freestyle. I wish I could play some of it for you, but because we on YouTube, we ain't gonna do that.
They're gonna try to strike us like lightning.
So if you're not familiar, just go to YouTube and pull up the DJ Screw June 27th freestyle. Big Pokey, all of them guys is on there. So yeah, check it out. And also it was Cowboy Carter weekend.
Beyonce was in the building.
2 shows. So yeah, Houston was lit this
Nice,
weekend.
nicely done, nicely done. What's going on? See, how's it hanging up there in the north?
It's going good out here. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's going good. Just been making crystals, working out, training.
Yes, indeed. The workout regimen is the workout regimen. That's what we do. We work out the mind, we work out the body in that order. You know what I mean? Because the mind tells the body what's going on. So yes, indeed. LB, what's happening, Captain? You know what I'm saying? The cooking man, this man disappear and reappear like Houdini out this moment.
His name 3 times. Candyman.
That's spot.
Cooking man. You know what's going on. You know the science, what's going on with this guy. You know what I'm saying? He's got the toolkit, getting it together all the way. You know what I'm saying? Happy Monday to y'all. I know that, everybody had a pretty eventful weekend. I had a pretty eventful weekend myself. Starting off with a shout out to the PG Shanty Shop, the Pirate Gang Shanty Shop, downtown Pittsburgh, PA. I have partnered up with the Shanty Shop, and you know what I'm saying? What I'm doing is I'm cooking up these beats that got a pirate shanty theme to them. You know what I'm saying? And the proceeds from the instrumental album are going to be split with Pirate Gang, and definitely want to contribute to their cause. They are a dope organization. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sean and Callie Berg. Big shout out to them. You know what I mean? And this is kind of like a little idea of what was happening. Yeah, though. Yeah, I was in there cooking downtown Pittsburgh, man. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to the PG Shanty Shop. They definitely are on one, and we are definitely in the network, which provides the net worth. You know what I mean? Also, got to give a shout out to our homies that's been on. Good morning, TK. How you doing, baby? Yes, indeed. Like, subscribe, and share. John in the building. What's happening? You already know what it is, man. We are here up and at them. But yes, these brothers, we showed them on the show. We featured them on the show. This is grown folks. You know what I mean? They were a live feature act at the Shadow Lounge anniversary. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to the Shadow Lounge. That was one of the foundationary places that I got my start in Pittsburgh. And you know what I'm saying? The Shadow Lounge was a very cultural place, man. You could see breakdancing, you could see competitions, freestyle competitions. I've even entered the freestyle competitions. Matter of fact, my first beat battle that I won was at the Shadow Lounge. So, grown folks was there.
Not a game. Y'all better stop playing with me. Stop playing. Not a game. Stop playing. It's not a game.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kill, Masai Turner. They are grown folks.
Shadow Lounge, let's throw it back a little bit for you one time. How many grown folks we got in the building? Make some noise. Where the grown folks at? Make some noise.
Oh yeah, it was a packed house out there.
In this building right here, there was a lot of dreams made, right?
Oh yeah, there was. There was. You know what I'm saying? Just had to give a quick shout out to our peoples, grown folks. You know what I mean? Always doing the damn thing. Yeah, they lit the stage up, man. You know what I'm saying? It was a really nice show. And I know we always press for time, so I just decided to run a little clip just so y'all can see that they live in action, always doing the doggone thing. You know what I mean? Big shout out to grown folks holding PGH down. You know what I mean? Without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get into some topics for today, because that's what we here for. You know what I'm saying? First one, of course, we got to get these out the way. Dismos, what's going on? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? What's happening, brother? Make sure y'all stay tuned tomorrow night. We are on reservations for 3 with Dismos. doing all of that. High vibration is definitely out there, man. You know what I'm saying? We just might run the jam before the day is through. That's a new song that's going to be on the NA non-affiliated album produced by J-Pad the Juggernaut, man. You know what I'm saying? High vibration. Definitely high vibration, but this is not really that high of a vibration. Right now, we're going to talk real quick about Trump reacting to his great, big, beautiful bill on the Senate vote. You know what I'm saying? President Donald Trump has hailed the Senate's narrow vote to advance his flagship bill, celebrating it as a great victory for his agenda as Republicans rush to deliver the legislation by the 4th of July. That is this week. The Senate voted 51 to 49 to open debate on the one big beautiful bill, bringing it one step closer to landing on Trump's desk ahead of the self-imposed deadline. He said, "Tonight we saw a great victory in the Senate with the great big beautiful bill, but it wouldn't have happened without the fantastic work of these senators." Trump wrote in a post on Truth Social. Why it matters. Okay, the $4 trillion package will permanently extend 3.8 trillion in expiring benefits while dedicating $350 billion in spending to fund Trump's mass deportation plans. Thumbs down. However, proposed cuts to Medicaid and food assistance programs have caused public fractures within GOP ranks. What to know? Two Republican senators, Tom Tillis of North Carolina and Rand Paul of Kentucky, defied Trump and joined all Democrats in voting against it. You know what I'm saying? And basically, they're saying Trump also threatened to support primary challenges against Senator Tillis over his opposition to the spending bill. You know, hey, Trump's flagship legislation would combine several of his key domestic priorities. The bill includes spending cuts aimed at offsetting the cost of the tax cuts signed into law by Trump during his first term in 2017, while also increasing funding for military, oil exploration, and immigration enforcement. It would eliminate taxes on tips, and the House version allocates $8 billion to hire 10,000 immigration and customs enforcement agents over the next 5 years. To compensate for lost revenue, Republicans propose substantial cuts to social programs, though some GOP lawmakers have expressed concerns over cuts to healthcare access via Medicaid. And the list goes on and on and on and on. All these cuts, all this money, what is really going on? Something sound funny. Let's go around the horn. LB.
Damage control. Somebody need to pick up the slack around here and shit. They just watching this nigga destroying everything and shit, and ain't nobody saying nothing. He was doing that shit the last time he was elected, and still he just continuing on and shit. So
Yeah,
we need damage
Destructo.
control.
We got a new thing to add on, Mello. Destructo Chump. Destructo Chump.
Destructo.
You know what I'm saying? C, what you think?
I'm gonna throw one on Destructo Trump jump and Destructotron. Um, because he's part of the Decepticons. But anyway,
Yeah.
so and it's funny, you all come from the same place. But anyway, uh, yeah, damage control and also is also forcing people to do the right thing for themselves.
Very much
So
so.
so we what determines mostly the positive or negative or balance of the outcome is how we perceive it and how you decide to look at it. So how you decide to look at it, you look at it as a victory for yourself. Like, okay, whatever you're doing, all this bad, in the end, it's still going to work out for me because I'm working on me, and that's what matters most.
That is what matters most. Well said, brother. Well said. Abbott.
Yeah, I don't think just the name of the bill alone, it sounds so childish, like something a fifth grader put together. You know, what a big beautiful bill.
Yeah.
He started the whole conversation. He didn't even know when the Civil War ended. You know what I
Mm.
mean? And this pushing this bill actually, it's no rush. It's not even due until August. So while you're pushing it, you're giving the rich an opportunity to get the hellified tax break that this whole administration is all about, making the wealthy wealthier and cutting uh, health insurance for 12 million of our regular smuggler people. You know what I'm saying? So the rush to get it through, he don't even know the timelines of anything that's going on. He's just saying the sooner we can not pay taxes as rich people, the better. That's all it's about.
That's all it's about. That's all it's about. Well said, panel. Give a shout out to our peoples. You already know. Frank Gransman, I seen you in the building. Misery. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Destructo Chump. Destructicon. Yes, indeed. Jenkins. Valdez. Yes, indeed, man. That's who he is. Yes, indeed. What's good? What's good, everybody? Thanks for tapping in. Thanks for tapping in this morning, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it's been a really, really wild week, weather-wise. Like it's really been really, really crazy. Uh man, just I don't know. I don't know, man. Just seeing some of this stuff has been absolutely diabolical. You know what I mean? Like, let's see. Uh,
Tornadoes.
check this out. Check this out, fella. Yeah, yeah. Well, this right here was something that definitely hit down the line. Flood hit China, expands social security net as extreme rain takes its toll. Have a look at that picture right there. Have a look at that picture. That's a drone view showing buildings and roads that are half submerged in floodwaters after heavy rainfalls in a certain province in China. And that was just about 5 days ago. You can imagine the devastation. Some of the other videos that we saw were just absolutely, absolutely terrible. You know what I'm saying? Um, man, uh, it's just something that they deal with over there, monsoons. But this was a little bit more dynamic. And as you see these pictures like this, you see this picture, what thoughts come to mind, guys? You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta really unpack this because it's like this is just something that I mean I've never seen a country get flooded like this. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about it real quick. Back around the horn with the Mellow Man.
Shock waves. A lot of, and we talk about this bop, 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 all the time. Shock waves go across the world. There's a lot of testing of nuclear bombs deep, deep below the sea. So as those shock waves go throughout the world, then it's going to cause floods, it's going to cause earthquakes, it's going to cause
Tsunamis.
fires, tsunamis. So yeah,
Mm.
but it's nuclear testing is they're digging, messing up the
Ecosystem, man.
atmosphere.
Yeah, the
So
ecosystem is definitely getting
ecosystem
tested.
is, yeah, the world's is off. So just
Mhm.
prepare prepare for more destruction coming
Prepare for it.
soon.
Coming real soon. C.
Well, it is a whole lot. And when you look at the weather, you have to look at Earth as a living organism. And whenever an organism is trying to expel something that isn't good for it, it goes through extremes. So
Yeah.
yeah, just stay in the right, stay in the now, stay in the know, and stay with high vibrations. You'll be led to the right direction.
Yes, indeed. Got to stay with high vibration. If we ain't staying with high vibration, we with the low. And that ain't how it go. Yes, indeed, misery. That is crazy, man. It's crazy business, man. Like, tampering,
Yeah, I hope they're
like
fine though.
right, for sure, for sure. Absolutely, absolutely. I'm with you on that. LB.
It's a weird coincidence. Everything is just now. Everything is happening. China's getting
Uh-huh.
fucked up. On the war, all this shit happening. Why not?
Why now? Why now? Woo. that's just the bottom line. I mean, what else can you possibly say about it? I personally agree, man. Tampering with the environment can bring about catastrophic events such as that. You know what I'm saying? And all of these things, war, digging for oil, tampering with the environment. Tampering with the environment causes ramifications that can take years, and I mean years of fixing, because there's so much fixing that has to be done in China right now when it comes to the environment. It is absolutely diabolical.
This is true. We're still recovering from the
Mhm.
Dust Bowl.
And it
We still
was
don't have
written.
topsoil.
Say it again, P.
Mhm. It was written, as Nas said. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It was written.
It was
And
written.
the book of Revelation tells you about it. And it's AKA the book of Revelation, AKA the book of Apocalypse. Go check
Mm.
it out. It's right there in black and white.
Oh, and
It is.
on top of that, the about the Book of Revelations, most of the time it gets taken out of context. That whole book was to enlighten people that the mystery religion would be put on the forefront for
Mm.
the people to see and decide. That's what that's all about. Because what's going on is the quote unquote mystery religion is being put in the forefront, and
It is.
it requires free will, and it demands that we make a choice.
Demands is the key word that he just said right
And
there.
you
Pay attention, people. He just said it. It demands this.
remember, step into the
Mm.
robot body or die, step into an android body or die, or step into your Christ body or die. Now, there's space within the Christ body too. There's about three, four space within the Christ body itself, and
Yeah.
then you have to keep on studying, keep on going back within history. It's also written in stone too.
Mm.
That can't be changed. What's written in stone cannot be changed.
Cannot be
I could
changed.
write, I could write something on parchment paper, erase it, and put something else. Mind you, majority of the world was illiterate for a very long time. The world is just now starting to read. Let me rephrase that. People are just now starting to recite words. People still aren't reading.
Yeah,
They're
man.
reciting words, not reading.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey. Woo. I mean, look,
Hmm.
for context and clarity, man, that is, man, see, one more. And one more.
Yeah, you gotta. It's
Man, did
it's
y'all
all
peep
about
that?
love.
Man,
It's
Bummy
all
Sean,
love.
what's going on, brother? What's going on? Misery said this. He said, yeah, man. He right along with C, man. Bang, bang. I don't care if you believe in Jehovah. This has been spoken. Yeah, my type of shit too, bro. My type of shit
The
too.
Hopi
That's
Indians talked about it. The Apache Indians talk about it.
mm,
The Hindi texts talk about it. The Book of the Dead talks about it. Like there's so
whew,
many. Like,
man.
where do you want to reference? Which reference you want? Take your pick.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You take your
Somebody was telling
pick.
the
Take
truth
your pick.
along the
Pick your
way.
poison. Pick your poison or pick your truth. You know what I'm saying? One way or the other. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what we're here for. Enlightenment, man. The more that you move towards the light, the more the light stays around you. The more the light stays around you. And that is very, very key. And I want y'all to understand this, that we bring these subjects to y'all and give you guys the perspective from four kings. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes five when the saint is with us. You know what I mean? Like, and really at the end of the day, we're saying this not to instill fear, but to instill awareness, because you lose fear when you become aware and you are knowledgeable about subjects. Here's another subject right here. L brought this up to me. Trump just crushed landlords with a 300% tax. Have a listen.
Trump just declared war on America's rent crisis. Landlords are now in full panic. The Trump administration is introducing the most brutal landlord profit tax in U.S. history. If landlords raise rents above government set limits, the excess will face a 300% penalty tax. Raise rent by $10,000, the IRS will take $30,000. The higher they go, the harder they fall. Profits vanish instantly. For years, rent has skyrocketed 35%. Today, 40% of renters hand over more than half their income to landlords. Even worse, Wall Street funds are buying entire apartment complexes, creating artificial shortages and trapping young people in prisons. At a White House press conference, Trump pointed straight and declared, "Housing is not an ATM. Ordinary people are not crops to be harvested forever." For decades, no president dared to hit real estate cap. If this bill passes, will landlords survive? Share your thoughts in the comments.
Man, oh man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. If you own some property, man. Okay. Talk about property owners. We got some in the building here. So let's get some perspective. LB.
Man, what the thing is, you raising prices on your property, but you're not fixing the property. You got the property looking like you did 20, 30 years ago, but you're charging $2,000 or $3,000 more. What is the purpose of all this shit? They've been scamming people for years with this home realty shit. That's why everybody's trying to jump on board on it, because they know it's a quick cash out. But in
Yep, quick
reality,
cash out.
they couldn't do nothing. Now people looking into it, it might change how people want to do the real estate game now.
Man, whew. It just may. It just may. See, you own property. Talk about it.
Yeah. One, this doesn't really affect me because I'm a private owner. That's
Yeah,
more
for
so about the
sure.
public.
But you have a knowledge of how
What?
this works, you know?
Yeah, I do. It's all about the interest rate and stuff like that. That's where they get their money from. So the faster you pay off the mortgage, the better for yourself. Some banks, they actually are for the lender. Most banks aren't. So if you wind up going for getting a mortgage, I suggest you buy the house straight up. If you get a mortgage, go with a bank that actually wants the lender to own something, like they really are trying to help, which is very few of them. Very, very, very few. One,
Mm,
two. Trump said something in there said humans are not meant to be harvested forever. Now, the implications of that alone, like Trump, what do you know? Do you know the plan now? Are you trying to disrupt the plan to cause a stalemate?
it's just like a baseball pitcher. A baseball pitcher hides the ball in his mitt. You know what I'm saying? P, we can relate
Mm-hmm.
to this. He hides the ball in his mitt because he does not want you to know what's coming, what kind of pitch is
I
coming.
know what's coming.
And
I know
so
what's coming.
I'm sure you I know you do. I'm just saying,
I know.
the parable is this.
Yes.
You don't know if it's going to be a fastball or a changeup, which a changeup is like the pitcher winds up like he's getting ready to throw a fastball, but the ball comes out of his hand slower. So it throws your timing all the way off. And so this, by him saying this, see, I'm just supporting what you said, is
Hey,
literally the mask that's been placed over the people's face, like LB said. You know what I'm saying? Like all this shit is really about masking the real deal. But go ahead, see.
and so harvest. I mean, it's going to be in the media a lot. The light harvest, certain code words prepping the subconscious mind, and the word believe. I got a question. Uh, People say they believe in God. Okay, so if I was to ask you raise your right hand, you raise your right hand. I ask you, do you believe you have a right hand? You're going to say, no, I know I have a right hand. So to believe something, you must first doubt it in order to believe it. Yet if I know, there's no room for doubt. Zero room for doubt. Sometimes we start with belief because it starts with hope, because hope is just an idea, but we don't exactly know. So it's within our mind subconsciously. It's like, okay, there's a possibility it does, and there's a possibility that it doesn't, because it's just an idea. Yet we have to do the work and search for the information and evidence to know. So it's no longer belief. So there is zero doubt when I move forward.
Absolutely, absolutely. Abbott.
Wow. So the Trump family is about the Trump family. You know what I'm saying?
The Trump part.
If you look at balancing the checkbook is important in
It
every
is.
business. So it's understood that what you pay for rent, what you pay to live, to have a roof over your head, traditionally it's 1/3 of your paycheck. And as we heard in that story, it's upped it to half of your
Woo.
paycheck, which unbalances the system so much. I could understand if we were paying 33% of our check and suddenly it's 35%. That's a lot.
Jeez.
But they're asking 50% of your check, which throws the whole balance scheme
Change up.
off. So change up, like the baseball analogy we was just talking about. It's no longer a friendly game
No,
of
it is not.
baseball. It's turned into tragedy, Gaddafi. So this balance, these balances that they're unbalanced. We look at I think it's called the World. What's Trump's organization? The World. It's a crypto organization that him and his sons put together. World Trade Finance. So he came up with a meme coin that profited him $58 billion within days. And then shortly after it crashed. You know what I'm saying? So, they got the $1 billion hotel in Saudi Arabia. What about the taxes on that? They got the executive branch in DC. There's $1 million per membership. So knowledge reigns supreme over nearly everyone
Everybody.
except for Trump and his sons.
Destructo Chump.
Anomaly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Which
Pat,
is
quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Didn't Warren Buffett say that if just one of us billionaires pay tax, we can cover so much of the government's economy? Warren Buffett had no problem paying
Now you
taxes, by the
cooking.
way.
Now you cooking.
Warren Buffett had no problem paying taxes. What's up, this guy Trump? Or Trump, whatever. Listen, I'm high right now. I can't be saying names right. That's what I'm doing.
Right on. It's cool. It's cool. Cool, man. If you didn't get that, you need to get it. Oh man, boom. And one more. Message.
Yeah, and then to add on to this, Trump is protected by a trust that's held by his sons. So he's not liable to any of the nonsense that he's doing.
He sure ain't. Oh man.
Capitalism at its finest.
Good Lord. Good Lord. Good Lord. That is heat. Heat, fellas. Heat. We ain't trying to be schooling and ruling, but we definitely want to put you in the light so you stay right. You get the message. You get the message. Message.
You got
know what
mail.
I'm saying? You know what I mean? For real. You know what I'm saying? Keenan Ivory. Message.
Like,
Yes,
share, and
indeed,
subscribe,
man. Get
right,
the
LB?
food, get your mental food, man, because we waking y'all up this morning. And speaking of, I might as well go ahead and run it because it's right alongside what we're talking about. High vibration, Dismos.
Man, I was just talking to J-Pad today about vibrating on a higher level. Stuck in the motherfucking gutter. Still got stitches on my brother. Trying to vibrate on a high level. Buddy too close to the fucking devil. Gotta plead guilty, ain't done shit. But they gon' let you know that they run shit. Kinda hard to take it to the box when that public defender gon' have you bustin' rocks. Damn, you just back and forth to court, back and forth to court. Oh, so now they got trial set for mama's birthday? Go to trial, lose your case, lose your rights. 2 years, 730 nights. Good time, halftime, not including fights. I settled you class, but I've been trying to get my pockets right. And I ain't trying to sing the same old song, but the same old shit is still going on. I've been there, done that 30 years ago. Damn, now they trying to get little bro. Man, gotta vibrate on a high level. Buddy too close to the fucking devil. Gotta plead guilty, ain't done shit. But they gon' let you know they still run shit. It's kinda hard to take it to the box when that public defender might have you busting rocks. Gotta vibrate on a higher level. You gotta vibrate on a higher level. Hey, you wanna know something crazy? The judge, the prosecutor, and the public defender, they all go to the same church. I wonder if we praying to the same God. Trying to make it even, but it's so odd. Judged by 12, sentenced by 1. Gangsta, gangsta, that's what they yelling. First time felon, don't do no telling. Next time it's some bullshit, keep stepping. No more rights on parole, no more weapon. Man, you can't carry no weapon. Damn, gotta vibrate on a high level. Buddy too close to the fucking devil. Gotta plead guilty, ain't done shit. But they gon' let you know they still run shit. It's kinda hard to take it to the box when that public defender might have you busting rocks. Gotta vibrate on a higher level. We gotta vibrate on a higher level.
We gotta vibrate
I got Dior and I'm messing with my brother.
on a higher level. High
I ain't know nothing. I just wanted my brother to see me.
Man, y'all dig what's going on. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Now that's what we talking about right there. This most higher vibration. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Great song. I'm loving it. Digging it. This one I gotta ask you to be on my next album. I have to. Just off the fact that song. We can discuss things in DM because you gotta hear my first album first because it's very deep and the whole reason I made it because of high vibrations. Because I don't need you to comprehend what I'm saying. I just need you to hear my voice. Because once you hear my voice, that seed is going to be planted. And once that seed is planted, it's going to act for the information and knowledge that you need without you even knowing. Because that's what they do to us. They do that to us anyway with the music that they put out. So what you talking about my song? Don't worry about it. Just listen.
LB.
Good. Thank you.
I'm ready to get some fat laces and some Chuck Taylors and shit and get my Seawalk game back down. That shit was on point and shit. You know I fuck with this most anyway, so yeah.
Yeah.
Straight flames.
Yes, indeed. Abbott.
I'm looking and when just him saying the 2 years, you know what I'm saying? I did 18 to 48 on state property.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? But watching the videos with the first thing came to my mind besides the 2 years, my granddad, he was born in Pittsburgh, you know what I mean? He's the poster child for the Attica prison riot. If you pull up Attica prison riot, you'll see my granddad with a big fist. Like,
That's him.
See if we can grab it.
that's my granddad.
My cousin showed me that. My cousin showed me that
You show
because he was up there for that because he did like
that's my
23 years. So
he left. My granddad, we were living in Columbus, Ohio at the time when this riot happened, and he got out shortly after. He came and picked me up and took me somewhere. My parents don't know where he took me, but he just came and got me.
don't tell.
It's
I'm
born in it.
Is that the picture?
Is that the picture?
That's it?
Yeah.
That's him right there, ain't it?
That's my granddad.
That's my granddad.
That's my dad's
That's
dad.
my dad's dad.
Poster child.
Poster child.
Prison riot.
Prison riot.
Man, oh man. When I say that we at the AM King show bring it to you rough, rugged, and raw, we bring it to you rough,
Deep rooted.
rugged, and raw, man.
Free the bros. Free the bros.
Especially the ones that ain't there for no good reason. The ones that are there for no good reason.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. We gotta definitely put the fist up for that one, P. You know what I mean? Put the fist up for that.
For sure. I mean, we've been witnesses to things that we saw with our own eyes where the system sucks us up and says, well, go ahead and cop a plea, because if you fight it, you're going to do life and you might not even be guilty. I've seen this quite a few times, and quite a few people I know are doing life for something that they didn't do.
Man.
Free the bros.
Free the bros.
Yeah, I personally know people that did time for stuff.
Sometimes you see stuff, man, and it in a mode.
Yeah, and people wonder why you stay inside the house so much.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is what we got to start doing with our minds.
Let's go!
Night.
Yeah. You shot the motherfucker.
All I can think about.
Why would this become a sport? Why would this become a sport?
Oh man, power
you gotta
slap.
You gotta be on that grade A cocaine to be on some shit like that, bruh. You gotta be on some numb money medication or something, man. Numb money medication and shit, some shit like that, man. I put that bar over and jump over the nigga. You just slapped the shit out of me. Oh man, I went crazy and shit. Fuck this. Hey, we throwing blood.
Oh man, listen, I'm talking about. You know, but the parable is this. This is me saying, you know what? When we talking about waking folks up, or either that or you putting them to sleep, one or the other. You know what I'm saying? That's what I call the wake up. We got sometimes you got to slap the information into people, and that's what we're doing here, gently on the AM King show. You know what I'm saying? We
yes, it is very gently. It is very gently. From my experience, I'm telling you, this is extremely gentle. Like all the stuff I went through discovering all these things was ridiculous. It was, and the things that were happening along with that, people dropping dead. I'm watching people die literally, like getting shot at. I got nothing to do with it. Cops stopping me, a whole bunch of crazy.
Oh yeah,
FBI.
I think we've all been pulled over for no damn reason at some point in our lives. When you get to this stage of life, trust and believe. I know I've been pulled over for no reason at all, none, zero. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
we've
this
all.
is very.
I remember the first.
Very
I remember
gentle.
the first time I seen inside of the ECP, which is the Erie County Prison. The day that I check in, guess who was there with me? The Abbott. He was just coming in the day that I came in, and I was there on a child support warrant.
What you doing here, Pat?
What man, doing of here, all Pat? People, they said J Pad is in the ECP. What is he doing?
What
there?
happened, man?
That just goes to show you,
shit,
even
man.
people with a high level of vibration. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't make this.
It
shit
can happen
up,
to anybody.
Yeah, I was there on
that's the important.
I was there on a child support warrant. I was there on the child support warrant, and Mello Man was coming in for a whole different reason. I'm pretty sure, but you know, it is what it is. It's just letting you know that we all have experienced
putting hands on somebody.
There you go. You know, but it doesn't matter whether you get arrested. Yeah.
Put hands on y'all. See my granddad.
Consider yourself fortunate, John, that you've never been pulled over or had a ticket, because I know I have.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I know I have for no good damn reason at all. As a matter of fact, I had Hot Chocolate's car. He had me run to the store, and he had a Jaguar. Okay, so I'm running to the store for him, and I go to the grocery store to get some groceries. I'm on my way back from Wesleyville, and these, you know, I ain't gonna say it, but these jive turkeys pulled me the hell over and said I was doing 30 and a 25. Said I was doing 30 and a 25. But here's the thing. They didn't say that at first. They asked me where was I coming from, because I was young and I was driving a Jaguar. And I said, if you see in the back seat, there's groceries from the grocery store. And then he had to switch it up and say, well, you was doing 30 and a 25. We're going to give you a warning this time, but slow down.
Wow.
And then like that's one angle of it. LB, I got pulled over at 1618 Ash. I got pulled over right there. Everybody know that. Everybody know that location. I was headed east. I was coming from the stepping out. I was coming across the way to. They stopped me at that light right there at 18th and Ash. Pulled up beside me and said, "Hey, Podgy, what are you doing driving?" Pull over. And my license was suspended, but what was the reason that you was pulling me over? Just because you knew me? That's not
enough. Hell no, that ain't enough.
But guess what he did? Get out the car and walk. Call somebody else to come get this car. I better not see you driving.
Yeah, man. Crazy business.
These are the things that I had to deal with.
He said, "What are you doing, brother?" And guess what? When he came to my window, I had inner circle.
Inner circle.
Yeah, you were P. You remember little Cliff from the hood? Remember little short Cliff with the eyes? Dagger. Yeah. Remember one time I was giving him a ride around the corner, and because the police saw him in the car with me, they pulled us over. And they got me out. They got me out the car and said they made him get out the car and walk. And they told me, they said, "Oh yeah, you don't want him to be riding with you. You don't want him."
Wow. Joe Crest, Officer Joe Crest.
Man, listen. They plotting and scheming over there.
I try to tell these people my history go way far deep, and there's too many stories to tell about my life, man. That was just absolutely ridiculous. I'm talking about no reason at all. Nothing wrong with my car. Nothing. They just saw him in the car and pulled me over because he was in the car with me. Thought that we was going up to no good.
You see the question in the comments?
Wait a minute. Oh, did y'all know each other before? Oh, did y'all know each other before y'all seen each other in the penitentiary? Absolutely.
We did much work.
We was out on the block, Hood News, man, covering stuff, man. I remember they was harassing the Mello Man just because he had a camera. And he was in the comfortable distance zone by law, how far away he was supposed to be
50 feet.
He was that far away from the ruckus, and they still, because it was the Mellow Man. They and their history that they had with the Mellow Man, they told us that we had to get to stepping like Fletcher.
Yeah, we had done videos by that time. We had done a lot of stuff. The foundation of what year was that,
Man, Pat? That was early 2000s. P, I don't know exactly how early it was. It was like 2004, maybe 2005, possibly. I want to say 2005. It was about 20 years ago.
Yeah,
it's good 20 years ago.
05, 05 was the foundation.
Absolutely.
Lake Effect.
Absolutely.
So it was around the same
the
time.
Lake Effect.
But yeah, we go back. Miz, we go back to the 90s,
bro.
Like early 90s, like
early.
The J to the P to the C connection, 1996.
Man, that was definitely 96 in the mix for sure.
We go back further than that.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, P and J Pat, I seen y'all old pics. Yeah. There's probably some that are older than that. You know what I'm saying? That probably exists somewhere in somebody's archives, but yeah.
Right. And shout out to my brother. His birthday was yesterday. Okay. He's up in heaven.
Yes.
Would have been his 60th birthday. If you look on my page, you'll see a picture of me, my brother, and EC.
Yes, sir. You know, DC.
That was a picture. That was at Paps.
DC.
We was at Paps.
Yeah, man. Paps AM. Wow.
Paps AM. Yeah.
I remember we was all getting in there way before we was 18.
No problem.
No problems. All you had to do was look like you was older. You had to. That's why I would come.
No. I had a baby ass face. I couldn't get in shit. Even when I was 21, I still was getting carded this shit. I had no hair. So nah, it ain't none of baby face. They put me out of all the motherfuckers, those kids younger than me and shit. They like, hey, you're not 21. Get out of here now. And I had to step while everybody still in the motherfucker party.
No. I'm telling you, L. I'm telling you what got me in. What got me in is back then I used to. Everybody know I used to come in penny loafers and suits and this, that, and the third, or like a Argyle shirt, sweater. You know, this, that, and the third to kind of like upgrade my appearance a little bit. They knew I wasn't old enough to get in there, but I looked like I was. I dressed like I was old enough, and so they let me in. You know what I mean? So that's how I was able to get by, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I was up in there late.
I was at. The only place I didn't get put out of was the steakhouse.
Oh, word.
Sam asked me a couple times, and I said, yeah. And then he walked on and shit. But yeah, other than that, I never had. That was the only place I could be at. Other places, they put me out quick till I was 21.
Oh, yeah. Real quick, man. I remember DC well. You know what I'm saying? Rest with God, DC. You know what I'm saying? That was the brother right there. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Rest with God, DC. Steelers Nation said, all blessings and happy birthday to your brother, bro. Yes, indeed. Yeah, 20-something years tight. Yeah, man. 20-something years tight for sure. Shoot, LB longer than that. You know what I'm saying? See, I've known for a few years, but man, it feels like we've known each other forever. You know what I mean?
The only person I've been with 20 years tight is my wife. We've been together for over half our lives. Our lives.
That's good shit.
Been with each other since teens, and we still together today.
Man,
I never forget this. Some of my college friends, I told my college friends I'm getting married. I said, no, don't do this. You're going to ruin your life. Where they at?
See? Excuse the pun, but see?
Where they at?
Trump card right now.
I've been through the fires and flames. We still here.
Still here, man. Still here.
Don't smell like smoke either, but I smell like smoke.
Yes, indeed. One more subject, fellas, before we get into our for our funnies and let y'all be great for the rest of the day. This subject just hit home, and we like to keep Africa. You know what I'm saying? Now see that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about right there, man. Facts. Oh man, look at Misery. See, Misery said, "Me and mine been together since 20 years as well, man. Come on, man. We gotta give it up, man. Before I even get into that subject, man, we gotta give a shout out and a big salute to all y'all, man. You know what I'm saying, for showing that love really can stand the test of time. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Y'all wanted to see proof that this could exist? Misery in the chat. See, hey man, it works. It can work. It can work, and it is possible. You know what I mean? But yeah, back to our last subject before we get into a few funnies. You know what I'm saying? It just hit home for me, and we like to keep Africa, the motherland, in our show and keep y'all in the know. But have a look at this. And driven to starvation, Sudanese eat weeds and plants to survive.
After 2 years of conflict, nearly 25 million people in Sudan face acute food insecurity, according to the Integrated Food Securification. Agriculture ruined and food aid a problem. People are resorting to eating weeds to survive.
People really are in extreme need after 2 years of conflict, especially some of the areas that are just recently accessible. People need access to all kinds of basic services and basic items, including food.
Food insecurity is especially bad in areas in the Kordofan region, the Nuba Mountains, and Darfur, where El Fasher and Zamzam camps are inaccessible, according to aid groups.
People are eating leftover peanut waste. So in Arabic, it's called ombas, and it's basically what's left over after using peanuts to produce peanut oil. So it really is leftover food waste made out of peanut shells, which is usually used as animal fodder. And that's what those are the kind of extreme measures that people have been resorting to be able to survive. We've also received reports of people eating grass, people eating leaves.
Aid workers say the war spiked market prices and limited aid delivery in a country that was once the region's food basket. Sudan officially denies the existence of famine. It says food insecurity only exists in areas controlled by the rebel RSF.
Man, just to put it in perspective, you know what I'm saying? So people understand, you know what I'm saying? Like we're just making y'all aware of things, and yeah, man, just really just putting it in perspective for y'all. That it's something that we take for granted all the time, but it's something that really is happening in the world, and we gotta put it all in perspective. Not saying that all Africa is like that, but when it comes to the extreme, we talk about poor people here in this country. Look at how those regions have to survive on peanut waste. I mean, they're using peanut waste, man, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Just give a quick perspective on it. LB.
Yeah, people take a lot of shit for granted until you see videos like that. Then you start to realize that, yeah, a lot of things that people are doing that they shouldn't be doing. A lot of waste of things that other people might need. So, you know what I mean? You gotta be more conservative of how you use your normal products and stuff, because it could affect somebody else that may still need it. You know what I mean? Because there is a lot of waste in the
Right.
world, and they're not using the shit right. So, you know what I mean? So, it's sad to
That's a
see.
fact. That's a fact, man. Like they're basically surviving off of scraps that they feed animals. You know what I mean? And we sometimes lose sight of how blessed and fortunate we really are in this country. You know what I'm saying? See.
Yeah, stay grateful. I say it again, just always stay grateful, even for the bad things. We see it battlefield like that. Things that we feel is good. Every single thing. Stay grateful.
Absolutely. Stay grateful.
Because I guarantee you, them over there, they have what little they have, and they're still grateful. I guarantee you, when they go to sleep at night, they still hold each other and say, I love you no matter what. We're going to make it through this.
Absolutely.
So, if we can do something, we should do it. Yet if we can, because that's mostly there because of conflict. So even if we were to go over there and give them food, it's just going to be destroyed because of the conflict.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It really is an eye-opener, Misery. He said, wow. Abbott.
Yeah, a few minutes ago, C spoke about the earth, the planet actually readjusting itself. And some of those adjustments, it's sad to see people living in these type of circumstances, but in the next 30 to 50 years, the what's considered to be rich is what's coming out of the soil.
Mm-hmm.
So all of these balances are going to change up, and the things that are coming out of the soil, if you're growing plants, you're growing herbs, you're growing your own food, that's where the richness source is headed back to the soil. 30 to 50
Yes,
years.
indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah. And not only that, but you notice how things that are nutrients that are necessary for us, they are stripping it out of the food. You know what I'm saying? The seeds are starting to disappear.
Well, if you own the land, you're winning.
You're winning.
Yeah. Because
and this is where they're making it difficult as well. They're making it difficult to own the land. And because they know that the real rich is going to resort back to what's coming out of the ground. And that's
especially
and then you think about it, all these nuclear tests are tainting the ground.
Which have been stopped, which is it's oh my so much.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot, but we're gonna unpack it one episode at a time, man. We are here. You know what I'm saying? The AM King Show. Like, subscribe, share. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 a.m. Tammy is in the building. She said she's upset. She got off late and just tuning in, but that's okay. Our episodes can be played back. So, you know what I'm saying? Catch the replay and you'll get in the know. And we thank you once again, though, for tuning in, whether it be late or it be on time. But you are on time for the funnies this morning. And boy, LB, Cookie Mane.
You
diabolical for this, you know what I'm saying? Shut up, Billy. They made it to the program once again with this one.
Camille, look at this. Now, what the prance and pastoress is going on here? They must have dropped some pixie dust in her communion wine, cause she ran there floating like a ballerina. Just look at her. She got the twinkle toes and everything. Pastoress up there doing the swan dance. Now she walking like a pimp. Shut up, Billy! Y'all, Camille. Look at this. Now, what the prance and pastoress is going on here? They must have dropped some pixie dust in her communion wine, cause she ran there floating like a ballerina. Just look at her. She got the twinkle toes and everything. Pastoress up there doing the swan dance. Now she walking like a pimp.
Shut up, Billy. Is diabolical for that, but that was absolutely hilarious. Tammy, thank you for the 50 stars. Thank you for the 50 stars. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Like a pimp.
Yes. What kind of pixie dust was put in the wine? What kind of pixie dust did they put in her wine?
That was some water. They gave us some water.
Is that water?
They gave us some water.
That water.
Yeah, that's super water. That's super water.
Yeah, she turned to a Sherm real quick.
Oh, Sherm, Sherm the worm.
The ballerina, motherfucker, flow and everything in that mother.
Yes, indeed. It be like that in church at times. Yes, it does. Miss Tanya, yes, it does. It be like that in the church sometimes. That's when people ready to have church. That's the choice factor. Yeah, one more for y'all, man. Comedian Schuler King and just oh Lord, just oh Lord. That's all I gotta say. Is as they say in church, oh Lord.
Ladies and gentlemen, anybody want to tell me just what in the West hell is going on here? Why? Why did this happen? Why are we allowing these types of things to go on? like the arrogance. I don't know whether it's arrogance or just sheer determination of this man that you will just refuse to let this go. Let it go. It's all right. Just be bald. That's all you got to do. Okay. I understand you love your hair, but damn it, cut the rest of it off and just put it in a pot somewhere or something. But just walk around here with half of it, like you done had surgery or something, like your hair is buffering. That ain't cool. Ain't got the nerve to have an afro. It ain't even an afro, it's a half. The fro done fell off, the big fell off. You just out here with a half. You half-halfing all day long. This ain't it. Don't do this. This is not it. Anyway, my stand-up special is on Tubi. Call anybody want to tell me.
Man, look. Listen.
That shit clean to the bone. That shit clean to the bone.
Hey, that looks like rain.
It look like what?
It's a rainbow shag. Yeah, a rainbow shag.
He said a rainbow shag.
Yeah.
Half a moon here, half an ass boy. Hey, listen, man.
Half past noon.
But the shine.
He get the half past noon. He get the half past noon.
Half past noon. He said half past.
Just straight up. Just straight up. He said, I want a hairstyle like me. I want a hairstyle like me. I'm just straight up.
Oh man, listen.
Head
rising. Head rising.
He look confused.
Stop. Hammerhead.
Have a thought.
You sit there, that's half a thought. John said that shit looks like a cave Negro on Johnny Quest or Space Ghost.
Oh man.
Hey yo, no way. That is absolutely diabolical, man.
And Johnny
hey
Quest.
Yo, and the
and
shine.
Johnny Quest.
Just the glow right here. Just this little glow
And
right
seen
here.
into the future.
Man, look, it's almost like, like a divine light is being shown on this part of his head right here. But it's so neatly chopped. Yeah, it's definitely 8:30.
Oh man. What was in his mind?
Well, this little shine right here. That's what, the little shine was on his mind. Right?
Like everything buffed.
Nice little
like
glow.
everything buffed for him.
Yes, the buffering. He's not suffering. He is definitely buffering.
Michael Buffer.
Bald at the top, fro in the back. God damn it. Yes. I don't know what possesses our people to try to hang on. Yo, hey, yo, he said that head just broke the speed of sound.
I'm just catching up. I didn't get there yet.
Not the speed of sound. What'd you say? Oh man, that is crazy work. He said he just I can't even spell it right now, man. I'm trying to get this in.
LFXmedia.live.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to spell. I'm really trying to Try and get the spelling right. www.lfxmedia.live. Get with the Abbott, DJ Rob,
Gotta have
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, man. They are on the airwaves playing the greatest hits of your times and mines. Maybe he can tap in and really focus
Wrong
and
game
get
can't help.
headstrong.
Wrong game can't help.
And get real headstrong, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, P. Maybe your music will help this side come back to life.
Inspire some growth.
Get your head
Inspire some
You know what
growth.
I'm saying? Yeah, would you say?
Get your head right.
This reminds me of Chia Pet.
So I get it.
Hey, Joe said the aftermath of a nuclear blast. Hey, when they say blow out, this is blown all the way out. Yo, and he is so attentive right now.
Yeah, he's halfway in, halfway out. Halfway out.
Looks like he's on the bus riding. Looks like that's transit of some sort. And he's just really, really focused on a brighter future because the future's so bright, right? The future's so bright.
It's so bright like the lamp.
Just,
a night lamp.
You know what I'm saying? The song that comes to mind, the song that comes to mind when I see that is you know what I'm saying? Can you see a brand new day? Can you feel a brand new day?
Yeah, he's real inspiring.
You know what I'm saying? Good Lord. Real inspiring, man. Hey, look, that's our show, guys. For the Abbott Mellow Man, CLB. It's J Pat the Juggernaut. He said he got this emoji. Hey, yo, he said he got this emoji for a head. Hey, yo, not the explosion top. The explosion stuff. He said he got Stevie Wonder's half a head hairdresser. Hey, yo, it's getting really diabolical.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness. No.
Oh, they know each other.
The Mellow Man PDC is on. He's on the Woke Show. Make sure y'all tap into the Woke.